Hello dear students, myself Miss Vaishali Dekate. Welcome to my channel. I am teaching you subject maths in standard 7th. In this video, we are going to continue with our chapter number 3, SCF and LCM. We will solve questions from practice set 11. But before that, subscribe my channel by pressing subscribe at right side. Press the bell icon also to get my recent videos. Practice set 11 question is factorize the following numbers into primes. Let us see how to factorize the numbers into prime numbers. We will first see solved example from the textbook, so we will get full idea. Solved example is, let's learn how to find prime factors of a number. Question is, write the number 24 in the form of product of its prime factors. We have to write the number 24 in the form of product of its prime factors. There are two methods for finding prime factors. One method is vertical arrangement and second is horizontal arrangement. So let us first see how to find prime factors by vertical arrangement. We have to write 24 and we have to check by which number it is divisible by. So as we all know, when the unit place digit is even number, we all know the even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. When these digits are there in the unit place, the number is divisible by 2. So we should write 2, and when we divide the number by 2, we get answer as half of that number. That means 24 divided by 2, we get 12. 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. We have got 12. 12 is also not a prime number. We can divide 12 also by 2 because 2 is in the unit place. So we can divide this number by 2. So we have to divide it by 2. 2 6 are 12. We got 2 6 are 12. 6 is also not a prime number. We can divide 6 also by 2. 2 3s are 6. And then 3 is a prime number. 3 is not divisible by any other number. So we write 3 divide by 3 and 3 ones are 3. Answer is 1. So in the end there should be 1. Then we can say that our sum is complete and we have got all the prime factors which are 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Now let us see how to solve by horizontal arrangement. We have to write 24 equal to, as we all know 24 is a even number, it is divisible by 2. So first factor should be 2. 2 multiplied by what number? Answer is 24. 2 into 12. 2 12s are 24. So 2 12. Here we can see this cross. In cross we can see the numbers 2 into 12. Now this first 2 we have to write as it is and we have to write the factors of this 12. So factors of 12 are 2 into 6. 2 6 are 12. So 2 into 2 into 6. In this way we have to write. After that this first 2 and second 2 we have to write as it is and we can find out the factors of 6. Factors of 6 are 2 3s are 6. 2 and 3. And in this way we have got all prime numbers. These numbers cannot be factorized again. So this is the last step of our sum. 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Same factors we have got by vertical arrangement. 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So factors of 24 are 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So what we have to remember, to write a given number as a product of its prime factors is to be factorized into prime number. We have to factorize the number into prime numbers. See this example. This is one such activity where you can understand it properly. Write each of the given numbers as product of its prime factors. Again we have to write the numbers into a product of prime factors. So product of prime factors of 63. We all know the factors of 63 are 7 into 9. 7 9s are. 7 is a prime number, so 7 is written as it is below. But 9 can be factorized again. So 9's factors are 3 into 3. So in this way, in the end, we have got 7 into 3 into 3 as the factors of 63. 63 factors are 7 into 3 into 3 because 7, 3 and 3 are prime numbers. They cannot be factorized again. Now let us see the factors of 45. We all know factors of 45. 5 is there in the unit place. That means the first factor should be 5. 5 9s are 45. So 5 is a prime factor. It cannot be factorized again. So 5 we have to write as it is. Now let us find out the factors of 9. Factors of 9 are 3, 3s are 9. So in this way 5 into 3 into 3 is 45 and factors of 45 are 5, 3, 3. These are the prime numbers. They cannot be factorized again. Let us see the factors of 20. 20 can be written as 2 into 10 first. First 2 is written as it is because this is prime number. This cannot be factorized. We can find out the factors of 10 again. So 10 can be written as 2 into 5. So in this way 2 into 5 are the factors of 20. So same method we have to apply to solve our sums from practice set 11. We will be applying these two methods of vertical arrangement and horizontal arrangement. So let us see sums from practice set 11. Now let's start practice set 11. So first number is 32. Let us factorize 32 into prime numbers. You all can see I have made two parts. On left side we will solve it by vertical arrangement and on right side we will solve it by horizontal arrangement. So we will first write 32 in vertical arrangement. 32, 2 is there in the unit place. So when 2 is there in the unit place, this number 32 can be divisible by 2. So first factor is 2. We all know when we divide any number by 2, we get answer half of that number. That means 32 divided by 2, we will get 16. We will solve by horizontal method simultaneously. 32 is equal to 2 into 16. 2 16s are or 16 2s are 32. We all know that. Next, this 16, 6 is there in the unit place. 16 is also an even number which is divisible by 2 again. So we will divide 16 by 2. We all know 2 8s are 16. So answer will be 8. For horizontal arrangement, we write this first 2 as it is. Multiply by factors of 16 are 2 8s are 16. First 2 we have written as it is because this is a prime number. This cannot be factorized. And we have to find out the factors of 16 because it is not prime number. It is a composite number. So factors of 16 are 2 8s are 16. Next step on the vertical arrangement. 8 is the even number. It is divisible by 2. So 2 4s are 8. Here first 2 as it is write down, second 2 as it is write down because these are prime numbers, and then 8 can be factorized again. So factors of 8 are 2 4s are 8. Now here this 4 is an even number. This is not prime number. This is composite number. This is also divisible by 2. So we will divide 4 by 2. 2 2s are 4. So here we write first 2 as it is, second 2 as it is, third 2 as it is, and factors of 4 are 2 2s are 4. Here we have to divide this 2 by 2 and 2 1s are 2. We have to solve in vertical arrangement till we get 1 in the last step. So factors of 32 we are getting 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Factors of 32 we are getting 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So in this way, in the end, we can write therefore 32 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 5 times. So in this way, we can do vertical and horizontal arrangement simultaneously, or we can solve by vertical arrangement first and afterwards we can solve it by horizontal arrangement. Now next number is 57. Let us write 57 here. 7 is in the unit place. 7 is not even number. It is odd number. So it is not divisible by 2. 57 is not divisible by 2. Let us check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. 57 means 5 and 7. So when we add 5 plus 7, we get 12. And 12 is divisible by 3. That means 57 will be divisible by 3. So let us divide it by 3. First factor will be 3. 3 ones are 3. 5 minus 3, 2 remaining. This 7 means 27. Correct? So 3 nines are 27. We get 19. And 19 is a prime number. We all know it is not divisible by any other number. 19 is divisible by itself. So 19 ones are 19. In this way we get only two factors of 57, 3 and 19. So let us write in horizontal arrangement. 57 is equal to 3 multiplied by 19. So in this way the factors of 57 we are getting as 57 is equal to 3 multiplied by 19. Third number is 23. We have to find the factors of 23. Let us find it out. We will be finding by vertical arrangement as well as horizontal arrangement. So first we write 23 here. Now we all know 23 is a prime number because it is not there in any table except 1 and 23. That means it is divisible by 1 and itself. It is not there in the table of 2. It is not there in the table of 3. That means it is not divisible by 2. It is not divisible by 3. It is not there in the table of 4, 5, 6. If you say the tables, you will get to know. It is not there in the table of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 like that. If you say the table of 11, after 11 ones are 11, there is 11 twos are 22. Then if you say the table of 12, 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24 like that. So that means what? Immediately next number is bigger than 23. That means there it is not there in the table of 11, 12 till 22. Directly it is there in the table of 23. 23 ones are 23. It is not there in any other table except 1 and 23. So 23 is divisible by 23 only. 23 ones are 23. In this way we have to write in the vertical arrangement, and in horizontal arrangement we write it as 23 is equal to 1 into 23. So the answer also we will write 23 is equal to 1 into 23. The factors are 23 is equal to 1 into 23. In this way we can write the factors of 23. Now let us go on next number. So next number is 150. Let us solve. We will solve by both methods again, one vertical as well as horizontal. We write 150 here. As we all can see, 0 is there in the unit place. That means this 150 is an even number and it is divisible by 2. So first factor is 2. 150 divided by 2, we get what we get? 2 sevens are 14. 7. 15 minus 14, 1 written. This 0 means 10 and 2 5s are 10. See children, those who cannot do it orally, they can do in rough work and they can divide. We are getting first factor 2. We all know how to get the first factor. We have to check which number is there in the unit place. If unit place number is 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, first factor will be 2. And for finding the second factor, we can divide the number by 2. So 2 sevens are 14 we get here. 15 minus 14, 1 remaining. This 0 is 10 and 2 5s are 10. In this way we have got 75 as the answer, and that 75 is the second factor which we have written here. Now 75, in 75 5 is there in the unit place. That means this number is not divisible by 2. Let us see whether it is divisible by 3 or not. We can check it by the test of divisibility. 7 plus 5 is 12 and 12 is there in the table of 3. That means 75 will be divisible by 3. So the factor of 75 is 3. Now let us find out second factor by dividing it by 3. So 75 divided by 3. 3 2s are 6. 1 remaining. This 5 means 15. 3 5s are 15. So again, if you don't know how to do it orally, you can do in rough work like this. 75 divide by 3. 3 2s are 6. 1 remaining. This 5 15. 3 5s are 15, and this 25 is the second factor which should be written here. So in this way you can find it out. Now 25, 5 is there in the unit place. So let us again check whether it is divisible by 3. 2 plus 5 is 7, and it is not divisible by 3. It is not there in the table of 3. So it is directly divisible by 5. We all know 25 is in the table of 5. 5 5s are 25. Then this 5 is a prime number. It is not divisible by any other number than 5. So 5 is divisible by 5. 5 1s are 5. 5 1s are 5. So in this way we have got all prime factors here. We cannot solve after this. Now let us do it by the horizontal arrangement. I will put a line for rough work here. Now 150 is equal to, first factor is 2, as 0 is there in the unit place. 2 into 2 7s are 14. 2 5s are 10. 2 into 75. Okay. Then first 2 as it is we write. First 2 as it is we have written. We will get the factors of 75 now. 75 is divisible by 3. 3 2s are 6 and 3 5s are 15. We got the factors of 75. 3 into 25. Now this first 2 is a prime number. This 3 is also a prime number. Factors of 25 are 5 into 5. In this way we can get the factors of 150. So here also we are getting same factors, 2 into 3 into 5 into 5. Here also we are getting same factors, 2 into 3 into 5 into 5. So in the end we can write the same factors from here also and from the last step also. 150 is equal to 2 into 3 into 5 into 5. This is the answer. Now next number is 216. 216. 6 is there in the unit place. So that means this number is divisible by 2. We write 2. Now we are going to do it orally. Okay. So 2 1s are 2. Then 1 is there which is smaller than 2. We write 0 here. 1 minus 0, 1. Then this 6 is there, 16. 2 8s are 16. Once again I will be showing it in rough work, the division method. We have got first factor as 2. For getting second factor we have to divide this 216 by 2. So 216 divided by 2. I will be dividing here. 216 divided by 2. So 2 1s are 2. We write this 0. Then 1 we carry down. We write down. 1 is smaller than 2. So we write 2 zeros are 0. Here also 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Then we write down this 6. And we got 16. 2 8s are 16. In this way we have to do the division. We all know. We have been doing the division from our second and third standard also. So the answer is 108. This 108 we have to write here. Again 8 is in the unit place. That means this number is divisible by 2 again because this is even number. So factor is 2. 2 5s are 10 and 2 4s are 8. Again 4 is there in the unit place. This number is divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4. 1 remaining. 5 minus 4 means 1 remaining. This 4 means 14. 2 7s are 14. Now we have got odd number 27. 7 is there in the unit place. That means this is not divisible by 2. Let us check it. Is it there in the table of 3? Yes, it is there in the table of 3. It is divisible by 3. 3 9s are 27. We all know that. Now 9 is divisible by 3 again. 3 3s are 9. 3 is prime number which is not divisible by any other number than itself. So 3 is divisible by 3. 3 1s are 3. So in this way, in the end, we have got 1. Same we will do for the horizontal arrangement. 216 is equal to, first factor will be 2 as 6 is there in the unit place. So 2 ones are 2, 2 zeros are 0, 2 eights are 16. Then first 2 we write as it is, we copy down. We will find the factors of 108. Factors of 108, 8 is there in the unit place. That means first factor will be 2, 2 fives are 10, 2 fours are 8. Then first 2 and second 2 we write as it is, multiply by, we get the factors of 54 now. We all know it is divisible by 3, so first factor will be 54. 4 is there in the unit place. That means again it is divisible by 2. Again it is divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14. Now first 2, second 2 and third 2 we write as it is, they are the prime factors. We will find out the factors of 27. Factors of 27 are 3 9s are 27. Again first 2, second 2, third 2 and then this 3 we write as it is, and then we write the factors of 9. 9 factors are 3, 3s are 9. So in the end we have got all prime numbers, all prime factors which are not divisible by again. So they are not divisible again by any other number, that's why they are the prime factors. So this is the last step. In this way we have got same numbers 2 2 2 3 3 3, 2 2 2 3 3 3. In this way the prime factors are 216. Prime factors are 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Next number is 208. 8 is there in the unit place. That means this is an even number. It is divisible by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 zeros are 0, 2 fours are 8. It is that much simple. Again 4 is there in the unit place. That means this is an even number. It is divisible by 2 again. We will divide 104 by 2. 2 fives are 10, 2 twos are 4. Again 2 is there in the unit place of 52. So 52 is even number. It is divisible by 2 again. 2 twos are 4. 5 minus 4, 1 remaining. This 2 means 12. 2 6 are 12. Again 26, 6 is there in the unit place. This is divisible by 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 3s are 6. Now we have got 13. 13 is a prime number. This number is divisible by 1 and itself. If you see the table of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it is not there in any other table. That means it is not divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is divisible by 13 only. 13 ones are 13. And in this way we get 1 as the last step. Now let us do it in horizontal arrangement. 208. 8 is there in the unit place. That means first factor is 2. Then we write the second factor by dividing by 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 zeros are 0. 2 fours are 8. First 2 we write as it is, and we will get the factors of 104. 4 is there in the unit place. Again it is divisible by 2. 2 fives are 10. 2 twos are 4. First 2 multiply by second 2 we write as it is, and we get the factors of 52. 2 is there in the unit place. It is divisible by 2. 2 twos are 4. 5 minus 4, 1 remaining. This 2 means 12. 2 6 are 12. Again first 2, second 2, third 2 as it is we write, and we get the factors of 26. 6 is there in the unit place. It is divisible by 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 3s are 6. Now 13 is a prime number which is not divisible by any other number. Last step we have got all prime numbers. So in this way we have got prime factors of 208, which are 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 13. Now next number is 765. 5 is there in the unit place. That means this number will not be divisible by 2. Let us check the divisibility of 3. How to check the divisibility of 3 if three digit number is there? We add all the digits from the number. If the number is very big, 3 digit, 4 digit, 5 digit or more than that, what we do for checking the divisibility of 3, we will add all the 3 digits from the given number. So we add these 3 digits, we get 7 plus 6 plus 5. 7 plus 6 is 13, 13 plus 5 is 18, and we all know 18 is divisible by 3, and that's why 18 is there in the table of 3, and therefore 765 will also be divisible by 3. Okay, so first factor we have got as 3. 3 2s are 6. 7 minus 6, 1 remaining. This 6 means 16. 7 3 5s are 15. 16 minus 15, again 1 remaining. This 5 means 15. 3 5s are 15. As I have told you, you have to do lots of practice for getting this answer as oral division. Okay, otherwise you can do here in rough division. Now 255, again 5 is there in the unit place, that means this number will not be divisible by 2. Let us check the divisibility of 3. 2 plus 5 7, 7 plus 5 12. So that means this number will be divisible by 3 because 12 is divisible by 3. So 3 8s are 24. 25 minus 24, 1 remaining. This 5 means 15. 3 5s are 15. Now we have got 85. Again 5 is there in the unit place. Let us check the divisibility of 3. 8 plus 5 is 13, and 13 is not there in the table of 3. It is not divisible by 3. So now the 3 will not be the factor. Now 5 is there in the unit place, means 5 will be the factor. Divide by 5. 5 ones are 5. 8 minus 5, 3 remaining. This 5 means 35. 5 7s are 35. We have got 17. 17 is a prime number. It is not divisible by any other number except itself. So we write here 17 ones are 17. So in this way we have got the factors of 765. Now let us do it horizontally. 765 is equal to, first factor we have got 3. 3 2s are 6. 7 minus 6, 1 remaining. This 6 means 16. 3 5s are 15. 16 minus 15, 1 remaining. This 5 means 15 again. 3 5s are 15. First 3 as it is we write, it is a prime number. We will factorize 255 again. So first factor is 3. 3 8s are 24. 3 5s are 15. First 3 we write as it is. Second 3 we write as it is. We will factorize 85. Again 85 cannot be divisible by 3. So 85 is divisible by 5. 5 into 17. 5 ones are 5. 5 7s are 35. In this way we have got the prime factors of 765. Next number is 342. Let us do in vertical arrangement. 342. 2 is there in the unit place, that means this is an even number which is divisible by 2. Let us divide by 2. 2 ones are 2. 3 minus 2, 1 remaining. This 4 means 14. 2 7s are 14. Then this 2 is there. 2 ones are 2. 171. 1 is there in the unit place, that means this number is not divisible by 2. Let us check the divisibility of 3. How to check? We will add all these numbers. 1 plus 7 8. 8 plus 1 9. 9 is there in the table of 3. 9 is divisible by 3. That means 177 is also divisible by 3. 3 5s are 15. 17 minus 15, 2 remaining. This 1 means 21. 3 7s are 21. We have got 57. Let us check the divisibility of 57 by 3. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 is divided by 3. So 57 will also be divided by 3. Okay. So 3 ones are 3. 5 minus 3, 2 remaining. This 7 is 27. 3 9s are 27. Now we have got 19. 19 is a prime number which is not divisible by any other number except itself. So 19 is divisible by 19 only. 19 ones are 19. So in this way we have got prime factors of 342 as 3 3 3 19. Now let us check horizontal arrangement. 342, 2 is there in the unit place. So first factor will be 2. 342 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2. 3 minus 2, 1 remaining. This 4 means 14. 2 sevens are 14, and then 2 ones are 2. First 2 as it is we write, multiply by factors of 171. 171 is divisible by 3. Just now we have checked. 3 5s are 15. 17 minus 15. 2 remaining. This one is 21. 3 sevens are 21. Then first 2. Then second 3 we write as it is. We find the factors of 57. 57 is divisible by 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 nines are 17. So in this way we have got the factors of 342. 2 into 3 into 3 into 19. All these are prime numbers. They are not divisible by any other number. Next number is 377. 377, 7 is in the unit place. That means this is odd number. It is not divisible by 2. Let us check the divisibility of 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 is not there in the table of 3. It is not divisible by 3. That means 377 is not divisible by 3. Then it will not be divisible by 4, as it is not divisible by 2. It will not divisible by any even number, okay? Because 7 is there in the unit place. So it will not be divisible by 2, 4, 6 and 8. Then it is not divisible by 3. Just now we have checked the divisibility of 3 also. 5, after that 5 will be there, but as unit place digit is not 0 and 5, it is not divisible by 5 either. Let us check the divisibility of 7. 7 5s are 35. 2 remaining. This 7 means 27. It is again not divisible by 7. So if keep on checking the divisibility of all numbers, after 7 it is not divisible by 8. It will not be divisible by 9 either, because it is not divisible by 3. Then it is not divisible by 10, 11 also, 12 also. Directly it is divisible by 13. If you see the divisibility of 377 by 13, we can see that 377 is divisible by 13. 13 2s are 26. 9 remaining. Sorry, 11 remaining. 11 remaining, and this one means 117. So we all know 13 nines are 117. Okay, so we get second factor as 29. And children, we all know 29 is a prime number. It is not there in any other numbers table. It is not divisible by any other number. So 29 is prime number. 29 ones are. So same method we will do here. 377 means 13 multiplied by 29. These are the factors of 377, prime factors. They are not divisible by any other number. Now let us check the last sum. 559. 9 is there in the unit place. That means it is not divisible by 2. It is odd number. Let us check the divisibility of 3. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 9 means 19. 19 is not there in the table of 3. It is not divisible by 3. So 559 will not be divisible by 3. As it is odd number, it will not be divisible by any even number. It will not be divisible by 2, 4, 6 and 8. Then as 9 is there, it will not be divisible by 5 also. Let us check it is divisible by 7. No, it will not be divisible by 7. It is not divisible by 9 either, as it is not divisible by 3. Directly it is again divisible by 13. So we will divide 559 by 13. You have to check it in the rough first, and then you can write 13 here. Okay. 13 4s are 52. 55 minus 52, 3 remaining. This 9, 39. 13 3s are 39. So we are getting 43 here. 43. Now we all know 43 is a prime number. It is not divisible by any other number. So 43 ones are 43. And in this way we get the factors of 559 as 13 into 43. both are prime numbers. So in this way you can find the factors of given number either in vertical arrangement or in horizontal arrangement. Whichever arrangement we find convenient to solve, you can solve by that method. But here for practice set 11 we have to solve all the sums by both the methods. We have to show both the methods.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.